but he's not even going to do it.
Coming out from Bobby Laser here, and that's just going to be enough to wipe up this fight altogether. Picks up 2 kills there, sorry.
Yeah, and some really good shield usage from Dark. Bobby Laser was 5 HP at the end of that attack visor, and Dark just tanked all of the Bastion damage to make sure he stayed alive and secured that 3rd kill.
Yeah, at this point, Friday Night's really kind of lost their composure and is just trickling in for a lot of this. They're taking fights when they're man down. They really just need to reset, kind of fall back at their momentum. They have the Bastion ult available for him now, as well as Valkyrie and drop the beat, so they really could take a fight. But Dauntless as well, just sitting on 5 ultimates. And attack visor coming up real soon again. But
ooh, Bombacilla unfortunately only able to get the tire, but it could be enough. I mean, they are able to res your Moe waifu.
Yeah, big trans coming out here from Dauntless, but the Bastion ult is going to pick up 2 here, and hopefully your Moe waifu isn't going to drop.
Yeah, if they're able to take out your, if they're able to take out Mochi on the Zenyatta, it could be huge here, because neither support ults are available for Dauntless right now. They're able to clean up those supports. They could get the push going. They are through the tunnel, which means they're out of the worst of it. They're just trying to clean up. It's going to be a little bit tough, though. Dauntless is starting to stabilize here. Mochi is quite low, but is clearly finding a safe place to hide out as he gets the regen off, and Dauntless manages to clean up and re-stabilize.
Yeah, and I think you made a really good point in the fact that Dauntless Steel's Dragon supports really haven't been dropping at all. Friday Night United hasn't been able to pick up any picks onto them, and they've been positioning really well to the point where they just can't get any openings.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for Friday Night United, especially with this slow-moving Bastion comp. With Mochi and Yotaro really playing safely out of his sightlines, they're either going to have to commit as a team to try and burn down the shields and try and force their way through, or they're going to have to maybe swap their comp off to something more diving so they can get on top of the Bursty and the Zenyatta.
Yeah, Bastion really hasn't been doing a whole lot for him at this point. They've kind of got his number at this point, and I'm really surprised that we actually haven't seen a switch come out yet, considering they're still stuck in the choke there.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. Again, Dauntless is playing really, really safe with their ult economy usage. They're spending ults almost as fast as they can take it back, because there's never a fight incoming where they don't have ults available to try and swing the fight into their favor.
Yeah, and a bunch of big picks coming out here for Dauntless as well. At this point, Friday Night United is going to have to trickle in to try and keep this hope alive.
Yeah, it's down to the final 3 seconds, and nobody's on card. It's going to be very, very difficult for whoever's coming in here to stall to make it. Oh, Knife almost made it there with the Valkyrie. That was super close. Did manage to get the res off, but it was just a second too late. Dauntless Steel Dragon taking it 3-0. Play the game going to NVRG.
Yeah, I imagine this will be the 3-man. It's really well done. Really good fight. Just isolating the DPS and support in the back there, taking out the second healer there too.
Yeah, wow, well played. So the conclusion to the semifinals.
All right, so Friday Night United out at a very respectable 3rd place.
Yes,
really well done.
Congratulations to them.
Dauntless Steel Dragon's going to move up loser side of finals, which are now going to be a best of 3. And now we get to finally see the tournament namesake, Junkertown.
Junkertown, FSS versus Dauntless Steel Dragons. Again, Dauntless had an incredible performance that game. Going to be huge seeing what they do here versus FSS.
Yeah, so Dauntless is going to be moving up in the loser side here, so that means they will have to win the 2 best of 3s against FSS to take first place here. They've definitely had a good showing. They've played considerably more than a lot of the other teams here, but I think that could work to their advantage. They're really starting to come together compared to when we first saw them and everything like that, so it'll be interesting. This will be a rematch of the 2nd round of winners when FSS did beat Dauntless, but it was a very close map.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if Dauntless is able to really take it back. I mean, they were defeated by FSS, as you said, but they've made an incredible comeback through the losers bracket. This is going to be a tight finals.
It really will. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a reset or all 3 maps or anything like that. But again, it really will just be a wild card playing on Junkertown here.
Yeah, anything could happen. Again, I mean, we have not played this map in the tournament at all thus far. Could be interesting to see what comps the teams are pulling out. It looks like both FSS and Dauntless Steel Dragons really like their Reaper, so we might see a Reaper versus Reaper matchup, which could be interesting because I don't feel that Reaper really suits Junkertown that much. He doesn't play as well on that map, in my opinion.
Yeah, it has been heavily favored by both teams to varying effects of success. But yeah, like you said, the first point really just doesn't favor Reaper a whole lot. As you kind of start to move inside to Junkertown and everything like that, it really does favor him a bit more. But that first point, he's really going to kind of be out of his place.
Yeah. Again, both teams are getting set up. We are giving away some prizes, which is going to be very exciting for the winning teams. We are getting photos taken, of course, of our third place winners. What was really nice is that all of the participant teams did get to have badges with our Junkertown team logo on them, the Riptire O-Wing. And we did have the team names printed on those courtesy of Chinook Crafts. We would love to thank Chinook Crafts for those pins that they have lovingly provided. This year's Junkertown O-Wing pins, team badges, and Play of the Game awards were provided by Chinook Crafts. Chinook Crafts is your one-stop shop for local handmade props and accessories from your favorite anime and gaming franchises. Based in Calgary, Chinook Crafts has been a proud partner with OdaFest for many years and are a proud sponsor of the annual OdaFest Pokemon League. You can see them at the next Calgary Expo Holiday Market, but if you can't wait, hop online and check out their online Etsy store to get access to their entire catalog of amazing crafts and exclusive OdaFest pieces. Their link is chinookcrafts.etsy.com. Again, we'd really love to thank Chinook Crafts for the pins. They are gorgeous.
Yeah, truly.
I have one with my name on it. I feel so special. It's all mine. No one else has one like it. Or, well, everyone has one like it, but none of theirs says DioFest like mine does. Because it's just for me.
Yeah, truly, really well made. And thank you. Shout out to all of our other sponsors making all this possible.
Yeah, it is very fortunate that we're able to have such incredible events here in the local Calgary gaming scene. And we're extremely honored to get to help host and participate. I mean, this would not be possible without our incredible, incredible list of sponsors making all of this possible.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and it looks like we are just getting some swap overs. We're getting the team set up, and we will be getting started soon. All right, and we are back for the finals. It's me,
Ooh.
Dio.
It's me, your boy Davey.
Yeah, I'm here with Alzora. We're
That's-
back at it again
Is
for
that
the
it?
finals.
Is that Dio? Is that Dio?
It is me. I
Oh,
have noticed you.
noticed. You got noticed.
Oh my gosh. We've noticed each other.
This is meta.
Super meta. And
Man,
it looks like we're going to be getting started really soon. FSS
Finally.
versus Dauntless Steel Dragons.
We're
David,
here.
did you have a chance to watch the losers bracket?
I did. I saw Diva about to get into mech, and she got swatted so hard her body flipped 3 times. Like,
She went flying.
she's like, and she's
She
like,
got deleted.
deleted.
Yeah, there were some crazy plays by Dauntless throughout the losers bracket, but there were also some equally crazy plays throughout the winners bracket from FSS, which you casted.
Yeah, I saw a lot. And I also was watching the previous game. I saw the setup with the Reaper just kind of hiding over there at the top, just like, looking down, like, I'm going to ult sometime soon.
And then he did it.
And he did.
But yeah, here we are at last. The finals, a best of 3,
We're
starting with Junkertown.
Finally here.
The newest escort map in our Australian irradiated outback.
Irradiated.
It is the irradiated outback,
I
Mad
guess.
Max style.
Mad Max.
Taking a look through the map here, it is an escort map.
It's gigantic.
It is very huge. Players will have to push the cart all the way to this first gate, which passes as the first point. Once they do that, they'll have to deal with the streets phase of Junkertown. On the inside, Junkertown. Inside of Junkertown, very tight, lots of high space, high openings for the defending team to utilize. Once they cap on first pipe, they'll be going inside
This
to
place.
the massive spinning turbine of death.
Death.
Because I don't know what the heck that thing is for.
Yeah, what's the point? Like, under an archaeological scale, like, is this any
What
meaning to
purpose
the building?
does it serve? I don't know, but it looks cool, and it offers a really neat place for defending teams to set up.
It
so
is good.
This is going to be incredible.
I agree. It's going to be super, super high octane here. This first part here is very, I wouldn't say it's too bad in terms of size. It is offset by anyone with a long range attack. Snipers actually do quite well here, surprisingly.
Yeah, snipers do extremely well. I was saying earlier, I was hoping one of the teams would run a sniper, but it looks like we're not.
Snipers.
FSS playing it safe, running next hype on the McCree again. Kyo on the Reaper this time. Bodying the Zenyatta.
There we go. The artillery is out. We've got grenade lobs all over the place. Soldier's getting a couple of shots here and there, but looks like McCree here is doing most of that long range work, and we just lose a Junkrat right away on the offense.
Yeah, it looks like Bobby Laser went on a deep flank, trying to get behind the enemy, which is very, very smart, but unfortunately he gets caught out by Vasco.
That's right, and FSS here is in the winner's side, so they have quite a big expectation to just keep them off. They can do this, they win.
Yeah, and they've done a very good hold here so far. It can be kind of messy for the attackers, even on this first corner, just because FSS has so much high ground that they can use to dominate that Dauntless is going to have to contest and force them back off of in order to turn the corner here.
That's right, and the thing is, you didn't see very much of it here, but there is a roundabout to this, so it actually helps to not beeline the path of the payload.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, next time pulling out the Deadeye, unable to secure any kills, but it does so much people back. He throws out the flashbang. Wow, that was dirty. Takes out Dark. Clean.
No survivors. No survivors.
Yeah, Gossamer is able to just top everybody up, keep everybody safe. He's got a Valkyrie in his pocket. He's ready to go. Meanwhile, Yotaro's coming up on a Valkyrie of his own. But FSS is still kind of leading the ult battle here so much. Next Hype's the first person to ult in this game so far, but it's not putting his team at a disadvantage. He's going to be building another one so quickly. He's already at 82%. Wow.
The Dauntless Dragons, they're steadily getting back to where their payload is, but they're not making too much headway. It's not traveling the way they wanted to. They're not getting the picks they want here. I think they're going to need to start getting that Reaper to start flanking in the back. But there's high news.
And a grab. Oh my goodness.
Oh, everyone's
Next
dead.
time cleaning up 2 people. FSS though also investing a Reaper ult into that, which means they will be down both DPS ults coming into the next fight here.
Yeah,
they might be okay though, but Dauntless is coming up on some ults of their own. They do have SMD Beach's Graviton Surge here ready to go to initiate a fight. They have NVRG's Dragon Blade ready to combo with that. Dark throwing in what looks like a deep move to initiate. No, maybe not. He just got DMX.
Oh, there it is. The Eugene's out. He's getting some kills. How many did we get? We got two. Genji.
Yeah, he got 2 kills off of that with the Nano Blade. Managed to escape with his life. Gossamer coming forward though, gonna be able to rest the Reaper. But they are the only person left. That's unfortunate. Vasco's alive, gonna try and stall him for a little while longer, buy some team for his team to come back. He does have the primal rage in his pocket if Dauntless Steel decides to chase.
Here they come to regrouping, however, they're not at full power yet. The payload's going up for free. They kind of take cover here, see if they can regroup again, get that full power going. But ults are up, so it's a matter of who gets the best ult here first. It looks like it's going to be in red team's advantage at least.
Yeah, 60 seconds on the clock. Looks like FSS is going to come out here and have to ult. If they want to take it. Next time getting a huge Deadeye. But Yotaro out here with the Valkyrie and the Res. Dark catching one with the Demon Dupe. FSS getting one, they're down. They got 4 people up left. Next type just spawned. Are they going to be able to stall this long enough in order to hold it on first point?
Nothing but chaos here up on the front. You know, Winston on the FSS here just slap Reaper around, hoping to get him off the pillar. Ending, they just get it. The red team managed to cap it.
Yeah, Dauntless Steel managed to cap it. Unfortunately, Vasco wasn't able to stall it long enough for people to get back. Which means, unfortunately, next type is being caught out alone. But he is okay. He does have Gosper in his pocket. Keep him alive. They are getting set up up top. Got both supports with it. They're going to be getting ready here. Now the Reaper's back. Gonna be ready, getting ready to take another fight.
Looks like they're trying to get some first. Oh, is that a pick? Oh, Reaper manages to shift out. No headshot there off the side.
Yeah, that was really close.
Oh.
So we do have a Graviton surge coming out on cart. Mochi is going to go down by taking out Riku. And Bobby coming out. Bobby Laser with the double death block. Looks like Dauntless is still going to push through here. It's going to be tight, but it looks like Thoughty is going to be caught out alone with the poor Zenyatta ult.
They were agreeing. Reaper isn't ahead here of his team, so I don't know if he'll want to delay. He does have ult ready. He's looking for it. If he can't get it, he can stop it here, but is it worth it at this point?
Yeah, is it going to be worth it for him to do it?
Oh, there's Eugene.
He is going to do it!
He did it!
But he's not going to get any value out of it. That's so unfortunate. He's not able to secure the kills. He's going to have to try and chase people down. But Bobby Laser also is on Reaper and is coming in and is chipping away at people. FSS taking a lot of damage. They're going to lose their Zarya. Thoughty popping out the transition. It's a little bit too late to save Riku.
Oh, looks like
next side cleaning up.
so unfortunate. That Reaper ult got nothing out of that.
No value at all.
It was
FSS able to stabilize right here just in front of the door on the second point of Junkertown. Next type does have a Deadeye available once again. He's had some really high value Deadeyes. Deadeye in general, it's tough to get a lot of value out of, but he's been making some really smart decisions in this play. So I would not be surprised for him to get one really high value pick off of it.
So we're trying to get back. We got ults in our pockets here. Dauntless Steel Dragons talking with 4 ults here compared to the High Noon. And High Noon gets bodied.
Reflected! Really reflected NPR. Which means Gosper is forced to res next type. Dark benefiting right now from the transcendence. Valkyrie also out by Yotaro. SMDB just has a grab here. They're looking to cap this.
Grab. Oh,
Dark pulling off just one person with Steven Duke. Bobby Laser getting one person with Death Block. Again, we're coming into the last 20 seconds, and it looks like Dauntless is going to be able to safely make the cap here. Has been very close, but they are able to secure the cap.
Very surprised. Dauntless Steel Dragons pulling off these really solid team combos. The push has been a little less optimal. However, they are going over many obstacles, these ults that are coming out, ultis that are being soaked up and no value being used out of it just by pure team positioning and ult.
Yeah, and Dauntless is in a really good position. They have a grab up available. Rico will have a grab available really soon on behalf of FSS. But SMD Peaches might be able to take the play here. They are going to be forced out by the door, which is uncomfortable. These SMD Peaches are going to be a little bit isolated coming in. So it's cleaned up by Vasco, who is going to use Primal Rage to get people off the cart.
That ult. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, FSS able to clean this up nicely, taking really good advantage of the fact that members of Dauntless Steel were forcibly isolated by the map change.
Yeah, the map jank. That's always a positive for the other team, right? It's a
Nothing
Keo.
you can do. You can't predict the door. Just keep you out.
Get out of my house. That's what the door said. And then
Yep.
Keo cleaned them all up. So this is it.
All right, Riku burning down people from Doc. But he is going to get cleaned up before he gets a chance to use his ult grab, which means Riku is going to pop the grab first. Dauntless Steel picking up huge
that's
kills,
a
especially with
wipe.
their own train being popped.
Whoa, what a wipe. Team kill.
Team kill, not the team kill I expected. I was really thinking SMD Beaches would be able to catch their whole team at that, but Riku was able to get it off first.
No, the horns are going, so this is it. The blue team has spawn advantage, but can they keep up the relentless assault?
Yeah, there are 12 seconds left, and the tank target melting. It looks like Mochi's being very, very smart.
Oh!
Wow! Huge torment on the behalf of Dark. That was quite a dunk. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
Kobe.
This is Dark's course.
Oh my goodness. The
And
NBA
he's
season.
about to dunk on them.
Oh my god.
What a diva nuke.
Oh my goodness. That was a three-pointer all the way from downtown.
Yeah, Jesus, dunking on them from across the city.
From downtown.
Complete disrespect, just perfectly lobbed that into 4 people.
They just set up. That was it. Right. Yeah, so for those of you who are unsure, we're going to use the top, numbers there in game. That is the current counter for points, whereas our layout over here in our overlay is the actual sets being played. So you'll see the number 1 eventually, but for now it's 0-3 in this current game right
Yeah, we're 0-0, waiting to see if FSS is going to be able to take it back. Push it all the way.
That was a big devo. Like, who knew? Who knew that was going to come?
Huge diva nuke.
It was
but
there.
FSS was able to delay that until overtime. There are 0 seconds left on the clock for Dauntless,
Right.
which means if FSS can push it through with more time, they'll be in a little bit of a better position
Absolutely.
going into a draw round.
Yeah, no time on the clock means you don't have any time to waste. You have no flexibility in terms of how you want to pace your game. So you want to play at your team's pace, but at this point here, you got to keep in mind that if you don't have any time on the clock, you can't afford to let these guys get any
Exactly.
overtime on you.
Attackers incoming.
Exactly.
in
So it's gonna be interesting to see what FSS runs here. Looks like they're picking a Pharah McCree, which is a very powerful combo in my opinion. They are gonna run the Pharmacy with Gossamer. They have Thoughty on the Zenyatta, which is gonna provide them a ton of extra damage. It means next type shots, headshotted targets with Discord are gonna be very, very low HP. We'll be able to 2-tap people extremely easily.
Exactly. So looking at the team comp here, well, the red team's got Soldier, we got Fair Mercy, and that's the idea, but it's going to have to rely solely on taking out, in hopefully this order, Soldier.
Kill going for a huge move, trying to get Dauntless off the high ground. Doesn't quite succeed, but it was a good attempt. He is going to have to be careful. He is now facing off against Mochi on the Zenyatta and NVR on the Soldier right at the bat, which means he's going to have to face a lot of pressure to try and keep him out of the sky.
So Reinhardt's doing his best to swat the monkey off, but however, you see that Keo goes down. Vasco's doing his very best to get in there, put some disruption in there. He's taking it in there, and while Diva's out of mech, he's going to try to get some pick damage on there, and his spare goes in. He's going in,
Yeah,
both
this
in.
is huge. They've got the monkey in. They've got Kyo in on the squishies. Gonna
Ouch.
take out Diva. Gonna take out the Zenyatta. Taking out Yotaro. That's a huge cleanup from Kyo. And now he's on NVR, who is just completely unaware of his presence. He's gonna be able to 2-shot him. Can he hit the 3rd shot? He hits it.
Ooh, but he gets the cleanup thanks to his buddy McCree. Next time.
Yeah, next time cleaning it up. Dark cut out alone. Getting absolutely bodied again. It looked like it was almost over for that push for FSS, but they managed to push really hard off of Gossamer. Again, Kyo really carrying this on the Pharah, just slamming down the rocket. He's gonna catch, wow, he's gonna catch the Diva out as well, almost. He's forcing Dauntless back. It's gonna be really tough for them to get out here and recap. They aren't even able to do it.
Oh, welcome to Junkertown. We move on
Oh,
to the city.
no!
Uh-oh, that's
And
bad.
Diva's come out. She's gonna get D-Max. Oh no,
almost.
she manages to make it back. Looks like Mochi playing it really safe. Yesterday, a Orb of Harmony on SMD. Even SMD Beach is alive.
It looks like that. She managed to get back, but she's spent some ult charge, so we got ult ready to go. We have 2 offensive
we are
ults.
eating a direct rocket. This is going to be dangerous now. Both the PSG and FSS side are in possession of ultimates, whereas Dauntless is...
There it is. There's one. High noon. Everything's there. That train's not going to stop high noon.
out comes so many ults. They're dumping everything in this battle. FSS wants to take this. Dauntless wants to clean this up. They aren't down any people right now. FSS is down 1. They're down Q.
That was actually a good disruption. Shut down by Reaper. That McCree ulti didn't go off on 1 minute. And now we're progressively moving. But next time, just flipping people.
Next time hitting a huge bop on Mochi, who had just got red. He's not going to get still in the fight here. Looks like Dauntless is going to take it. Vasco taking out Yotaro over Mercy. It's really tough for Dauntless to stabilize here. They're down Bobby Laser as well. They're going to be down NBR. Yeah, this is fight is over for Dauntless. And they was able to turn that around. Really smart ultimate. They have another Jedi available for the next fight. Riku is going to have Raptor Surge. Kyo died kind of early in that fight, wasn't able to build up another fire barrage, and unfortunately the one that he did pop was a bit of a waste, but they're going to be in a really good position. Dauntless is getting off the Reinhardt, which means with only 4 seconds left on Defense Matrix post-nerf, if they can pull a really tight graph here and burn out the defense, next type is going to be able to get a free not death block from the...
We got one.
Yeah, he got one person. He might not combo it. Out comes Bobby Laser, but he's not able to get any value off the death block.
Did nothing in the air either. He got out of there. He whipped, essentially. With this being said, they're still ongoing. The red team, because no kills remain, they have severe disadvantage. 4 of them down. Only 2 left. We do have ults. We have attack visor ready to go. However, Mercy doesn't have ult quite yet. I feel like.
Yes, this was looking very much to be in Dauntless' favors. They had a really stellar attack, but FSS is just snowballing through it. They got 4 minutes and 15 seconds left to push just this little bit amount to get to the end of the match. This is going to be a very close, a very fast game for them, sorry.
Then with that Red Bull gets you wings, Mercy's in the air, staying out of harm's way. We got grab ult to secure the point. And they're just trapped in the corner. Rosar gets on them. And then here's Winston. He's going on to the other side now. He's zapping him. He's in there. He's the most electrifying man on the planet right now. And they get the point.
With 4 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock. That is huge. Huge advantage for FSS going into this. Dauntless will not have any time. Only 1 minute.
And it's not impossible. Not impossible.
But it isn't impossible. We've seen some pretty stellar performances from Dauntless in this tournament. They did push it all the way. They did have a really strong first push on Junkertown. I wouldn't be surprised if they could do it again.
It's the only choice they have. They have a minute to push this out and to snowball. The same way the FSS did. I feel like the Widow pick here is going to be something pretty spicy. It's going to get quick picks to start the snowball effect here. Yeah. Whether or not that continues to go on after Widow is
going to be interesting. Well, it's going to be interesting because NVR on the Widow is going to have nobody to contest him. Right? The only person who can really take shots at him is going to be next to be Hype and maybe Thoughty, but Thoughtie's going to be a big target for NVR, so it's going to be dangerous for him to peek the Widow. They have Kyo on the Torbjorn, but if NVR plays really safe, he's going to be able to bully Kyo very, very easily without giving him any upside. This could be dangerous. They are playing the double shoot room. They do want to hold this.
Yes.
They want to full hold this and make it easy for themselves. So they have 4 minutes to just push however far.
2, 1.
All right.
All right, so we're here.
Here we go. All right.
Shooting down rockets down.
Dark trying to burst down those shields. It's going to be a little bit tough. They don't have enough damage to really burst through a 900 HP Orisa shield along with Reinhardt's 200 HP shield. All right, NVR taking a really nice deep flank position. Out of sight. Able to get a body shot. Looking to get next time, who's going to safely back away.
Aiming for the Torbjorn.
Oh, NVR's got it.
Down.
NVR's got it going on.
Whoa.
He's clipping people.
He's getting that damage, just what you need.
Dauntless able to push this forward.
Nice.
And nobody available to contest NVR.
Kill.
So he's getting the value that he needs to out of that Widow pick.
Exactly. That's what he quick picks, snowball, and that's what they want to do. That's exactly what just happened. And they're going to keep on going. They get this first point, they get extra time, they're going to do it again and again. And hopefully the Widow pick stays strong. They have yet to counter it.
All right, Dauntless pushed forward here, thinking they could try and get some stragglers from FSS. It looks like FSS was going to play it really smart and play safe, but they are coming out kind of early to try and take this fight, which is going to be really unfortunate for them, seeing as they lost their D.Va max right away. They are down 2 players right now on both sides of FSS, but they only need to clear Dauntless off to avoid the entrance. Grab sponsors picked up with Dauntless. They really want to push this to the corner. And it looks like they're going to do it. They're able to clean FSS off.
A little bit overkill on that D.Va bomb. We had fairly good amount of deaths there with the grab bomb. The D.Va bomb is going to kind of limit their advance just because they don't have that area clearing or just threat of that ult ready to go. They're gonna
now Bobby Laser has just secured 2 really good straggle. Like he's staggered 2 people. Staggered Body was the last person to die. And then next time he's going to get res though.
There you go.
It's going to be interesting. It looks like all of FSS is going to be returning to the fight here.
With Red Bull giving her wings, she's got the reses, staying alive, but Gosper goes down. Red team just absolutely clears them out. No ults needed.
Team kill.
Yeah, they're going to push this with the team kill all the way around the corner. They're getting a lot of value out of their 1 minute.
It's like back-to-back team kills, serious business. Dauntless still Dragons. I feel like suddenly, I don't know, it's a flip switch somewhere in someone's mind, but it's happening now. Looking like a lot of.
It looked like Dauntless had the opportunity to kind of hold this, but they're not getting as much value out of their only that 1 minute they only needed to hold as they may have thought. Dauntless is taking great work of their 1 minute.
FSS looks like they're kind of struggling here.
Yeah, FSS looks like they're struggling a little bit. Again, they are going to have almost 5 minutes to push this.
Good overtime.
Ooh, somebody go off the cart, but they're back on.
Gotta saddle up. Well, D.Va's out, but that nuke is there. Blue team nukes. All the ults are kind of changing back to back here. Blue team taking out Zarya and the mech. Oh, we got Rez, and then we have Red Bull. Sights are out, and oh, he's spinning. He's spinning with the Rez. It just keeps ults everywhere.
Coming out. Dauntless wants this.
They secure defensive
They know
ult.
they have to hold for 5 minutes. They're trying to get as much value as they can.
They all got these ults in the span of this whole team fight in this area, but they're not giving up.
Dauntless is going hard. They are not taking the slow pace fight. They know they can't afford to get wiped off the cart. They have to fight with everything they've got. They're trying to take as many fast-paced fights as they can, using as many ults as they have when they have them, trying to forcibly force FSS back.
Absolutely, and you can see Soldier here doing his best. But there's the high noon. This is going to be really ugly. Oh, almost wipes everyone out. Ooh.
And they're all off the cards.
Yikes, that was so close.
Yeah, 4 members down for Dauntless. They did push that far. They got a ton of value out of that 1 minute.
That was a pretty disgusting, despite the fact that their time was super limited. FSS just also coming back strong no matter what. It was good. They got every chance to see if they push them on the card, and it happened. Happened once or twice.
Happened multiple times, yeah. They take their time. They regroup when they need to. They know they have almost 5 minutes to push this all the way.
That's right. And so we're going to look back, see, we're looking at switches that, going to see maybe more Zarya this time around. I guess they're going to kind of capitalize on those because everybody loves the gravity bomb, I suppose. But we're not seeing the Widow switch.
Yeah, we aren't.
No Widow switch. But hey.
NBR on the Widow.
Okay,
but there it is.
It's Sombra.
There she is. My Sombra, my babe. Going to be interesting to see how FSS wants to play this. They're going to have to want to dominate that the health pack. This is a very strong Sombra match. There are a lot of megas available. 2 megas available here on this first point in close peripheral to each other.
No Sombra. Looks like we swapped out for
a Tracer.
Good old Tracer. The cavalry is here. Well, let's see. They're going for high octane. Whatever DPS they pick, they're going to look like that they're just straight up damage this time around.
Yeah, they are running the. Oh no, maybe they're not running the triple TPS. They got body back on the on the Zenyatta.
Hey, no more time for thoughts.
And we are going to go for a quick pick here.
Ooh. Oh, going for a really quick pick. Misses 2 shots, but that's okay as long as she gets back to safety.
Which he does. And he's going to be in a good spot now to try and deal with Kyo on the Pharah. Kyo's going to have to be really careful. Bobby Laser going down.
Oh, early res. Bobby Laser taking.
Oh my god, he's going to get him again. He's trying.
Pio gets out of there.
He gets out safely thanks to Riku's bubble. That was a really well-timed bubble. Kyo, 14 HP. Gonna get bodied by the Widow if he doesn't survive. He does.
Widow's almost down. That Winston sees her. He sees he's going in. He knows.
He's got her.
That's where he is.
He's
And
the
Zarya goes down.
anti-spider. He's the bug spray.
Yeah.
Not allowing no spiders
You know
allowed.
that, you know that thing that's like City Oliver,
Yeah,
like
he's
the
got a bug zapper.
yeah, the bug zap. There he goes. And that jazzy skin, Lucio right there, keeping in tune with the team. Red team still kind of
Bobby Laser
struggling.
getting burned down. He is going to get right-click body. Popping off. What a fragger on the Zen. Is he a support or is he a DPS? I mean, he's playing like a DPS. He's ready to kill people.
Looks
They
like
are
he is.
wiping Dauntless out. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock as they come around to just try and cap right here on the first point of Junkertown. You have a couple people coming into the stall, but they're not going to get a lot of value of it. It's just 2 DPS and the Winston. It's going to be very tough for them to solve this. They've just lost the Winston. They have the cap. That means everybody who ran in here is now going to be a little bit stalled. They're going to have to try and make a quick run back.
They really did try to get out there in their face. But as you see that soldier running back, it's not the time. Now we're going to come through the door. This is the best point the red team needs to hold this point. It's a corner. You have to turn the corner. You are forced to see blind. If anybody's waiting for the other side or flanking you, your team will not move.
No dive. Stop off to Zenyatta. Trying to make sure they have enough speed to maintain this. Bobby Laser trying to keep this going. Bobby Laser trying to keep this going.
Yeah, Genji's down. We have Red Bull is doing. Oh, there's the other grab bomb. McCree just defending, shooting within. And they got Bobby Liz here trying to get some shots. Has to drop a heal for himself. Another grab bomb. This guy. Oh, and Mercy with the Red Bull. Just decks him in the head. Next time going down. Being a striker, he's
Yeah,
delayed.
they are not pulling any punches here at all. FSS wants this. They are down 2, but they are still fighting. Fast forward, trying to keep everybody off the point.
Ooh, Genji gets
Ooh,
a quick
out
dash.
comes the dash. That was huge, and the blade's out. Reaper's gonna try and survive it.
Oh, it's
But
a
he's
good
got
call.
the Discord. He's not going to survive that.
Yes.
2 supports come back. Looks like the Reds is going to maybe come out. No,
Oh.
it's not available.
Genji is all over the place. He is running circles around this team. He was one of 2 left over. He is still in
He
this
is
fight.
still in this fight. He has not given up. He wants this. FSS wants it. They know they have more time than Dauntless. They don't want to let Dauntless stall them out. Dauntless is burning along the clock. There's only a minute 45 left.
Ooh.
Dauntless must be thinking right now, we can do this, guys.
That's it. And the more they delay, the more Dauntless Steel Dragons has to delay, the less time they have. This is good. Less time, less moments, more panic plays. That's what we want. Now we're here, 1 minute 30 seconds. They are 5-5, and they just have to hit the meter. That's it. But again, without this time, they're going to be very, very desperate. All these rush attacks, they're coming down. People are just dropping and going in. As you can see, a red team and Soldier getting headshot.
And FSS has a huge spawn advantage right now. So they're going down. This is going to hurt them too bad. They're able to burn down Shark. He's high energy, very powerful. Reaper forced the race, but it doesn't matter. They're able to anyway. Bobby Laser on the Soldier doing a crap ton of damage.
There we go. We are past the gate here. Red team in a good position. Blue team regrouping, as you can see there through the spectator camp. They're all kind of coming back through here.
And
But,
this is going to be very tough now for FSS. Looks like Dauntless is getting ready to set up and hold right at this door, which is going to be painful. It's a very, very tight choke point to try and pass through.
Especially when your team is behind a closed door. Oh, here's Eugene. Eugene is out. He is going in.
Oh, but
and
out
he
comes
gets
NBR
decimated.
with a huge death blossom, cleaning them all off. Dauntless is definitely prepared to hold this. There's 20 seconds left on the clock, and they've secured a team wipe. That's going to burn a ton of time, an entire 12 seconds before FSS is going to have a chance to respawn. They're only going to have 10 seconds to try and rush the point here.
First one out is first one most likely going to die. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it's Genji. We'll see any kills that come through, any pickups will determine who gets the set. Defensive ults everywhere, but High Noon takes out Mercy on the red team. So red team's going to be a defensive disadvantage here. There's a lot of kills not happening yet, but we'll see.
And they have
Zen's
lost
down.
Yotaro does have the Valkyrie available when he spawns, but it's going to be close. I mean, FSS really doesn't have to get this too much further in overtime. Is Dauntless going to have enough time to regroup with 4 members down?
This is very spicy. The Zarya's got ult ready to go. She is ready to use it at the last possible second here. She's going to wait, just like we saw before. We saw a Diva Nuke. We saw grab bombs. We're going to see something hopefully the
Well-timed.
team gets.
We're going to see Riku's patience continually pay off. Again, the tanks in this tournament have played incredibly smart with their ults. They've been very patient, making sure that they have follow-up before they do anything. They're looking to break the monkey bubble because then they can pull a huge grab here.
There
Here
it is.
comes.
Oh, she gets the healers. The healers are down. There are no more red defensive supports. Keo goes in with the Dragon Blade. Eugene is out. And that looks like a clean offense.
Take for FSS. Wow, what a turnaround. It looked like FSS was going to lose that, but they put it back together. That was spectacular.
Oh, that's 1 of 3. Almost there. Let's see how this one went. McCree, what did you do? Gets a headshot in the air. Yikes.
Oh, no.
Oh, what gets Mercy? Okay. Body shot, headshot in the air. Another.
Oh
wow.
my gosh, cleaning them up on
Yikes.
McCree. Next hype, 27,000 damage.
Next
That
hype.
is huge.
Calm down next time. You just have 6 bullets. Holy moly. But Zarya takes the card, doing things that Zarya does.
Indeed.
Team taking a little bit, celebrating their victories, but it's not over yet.
We're
still
going in to map 2.
That
Match 2 of the best of 3
That was spicy.
finals.
Strong.
Won't you take me to Junkertown?
That was
FSS taking Junkertown in a close overtime battle on the final point versus Dauntless Steel Dragons.
that was pretty gross.
That was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Your mic keeps getting away from your
I don't
face.
know. It just runs away. It grows legs and just escapes
Same
my mouth.
here. Mine is just like, I don't want to look at you. I don't like your mouth. I don't want to be near you. And I'm like, but please, the viewers on Twitch want to hear me.
They do.
They want to hear me. They want to hear David. They love us.
What's going on?
Right, Twitch chat?
Come on, Twitch chat.
Twitch chat.
Pog jams.
Spam some Pog Champs.
Craigasm.
Pog Champs and Craigasms for your casters because you love us.
Press 1 for Craigasm. Or actually just do the emo. Either way, it works
Yeah.
out.
if my emotes were working, I would tell my subs watching to spam it, but Twitch hasn't reapproved it. Sorry, fam. I had to delete it so I could re-upload it so the quality was fixed, but I'm waiting for them to reapprove it now that the quality is fixed.
Well, I guess that's how it goes.
Feels bad, man.
All right, round 2. And the best
On
of 3.
Junkertown. Once again, we're back. Everybody's favorite, irradiated, Australian, Mad Max, Outback,
Crikey.
Junkrat and Roadhog. You know better than to show your faces around here.
We haven't seen any of them yet.
That's true. Maybe they know better. Maybe they've learned. Maybe they've realized they're not welcome.
Maybe they're just going to play Hanzo. Come on.
Hanjo.
Come on. Do it.
But I Hanjo.
Come on. Pull the Hanzo.
I Hanjo.
Get that Hanzo.
Get that Hanzo going.
Let's go. All right.
Let's go.
Let's go. So again, just so you know, based on our overlay, they actually have swapped color choices here. So instead of starting on what they were originally, either offense or defense, it's now changed.
Yeah,
Which makes
exactly.
sense. So, so no confusion. We're just gonna update that real fast here for you.
As we go into match 2 of the finals
The
on
best-
Junkertown.
Junkertown.
May the best team win. If FSS can pull out another win here, they'll be winning the tournament.
That's it.
Because that'll be 2 out of 3 for them.
Game
Can they do it? Or will Dauntless Steel Dragon turn it back around? They're running the Widow again.
Widowmaker.
They believe in NVR. He had been popping off. He hit some pretty dank shots.
That's it.
Can he do it again? This
Maybe.
time on attack.
Persona, Snapples, Moan.
Persone Chapels Mon
Regard. What? What? Widowmaker? Yeah, she's the best. Just saying.
Persone
Or-
Chapels
Persona 5 Shabby Mon Guard. Okay, here we go. We're in there. Well, Widow taking a bunch of damage though for no reason.
Ouch, that's a really bad.
Kind of sad for Widow. Widow has got to retreat. So we're not going to see a lot of pressure from Widow yet. But here we go again. She's getting shots
Yeah.
off. She beats the bubble though. That's a bad.
Yoko Taro getting defeated by Thoughty. That's an XD. That's unfortunate.
That's not good. We lost Yoko Taro. I mean Yotaro.
Yoko Taro.
Wrong guy. Orisa. Listen, Orisa.
Ooh, the Mercy just flew in. Ooh, but Arissa's gonna take a dank dash. Kill, no business. Coming in here, dashing through people with those 50 HP strikes. FSS clearing the way to come through this.
FSS, no, they're sick and tired of waiting around, so they're gonna push
They
this
want
right in.
this. They want this. They're coming around the corner. 3 minutes still left.
There's Genji.
Kyo safely backing out, making sure not to take too much damage from SMD Beaches. He is going to have to confess. He is going to get burned down a little bit. Yeah, he's going to die, but the D.Va is coming out to try and stall. They're just trying to stall for time here.
They're just going for the time stall, but they did lose Ryan. Reinhardt went and Rambo'd himself out in the front there. Whether or not this was worth the 10-second stall, we'll see, but it seems to be ongoing. Zen's not going to take it though. And thus we move on with 5 more minutes. Here we go.
Yeah,
One more time
5
around the
minutes
loop.
on the clock for FSS to push this all the way to the end. They've done it before.
Yep.
Can they do it again?
We'll see how fast they are. Maybe they're going for time trials
Maybe
here.
they're going for time trials. Maybe they're going for that, you know, they were 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes last time. Maybe they're going to go for 6 minutes this time. Can they do it?
They're going for that attack visor there, and they're going right in. That attack visor didn't really hit anything, but that's okay.
No value.
Well, we'll see how it goes now with we're going to rely on Axie. Spraying and praying here by Bobby Laser. His ulti isn't going up as fast as I would expect it to have done. But Zara's out in the front, and Zara gets absolutely melted by Zen in the head. Just that red arrow on the top of the kill feed, and Zen got a nice headshot. Deadeye, and everybody's hiding. Everyone hides. That's it.
Yeah,
But-
Sniper not able to get any value out of that at all.
He got the mech.
He did get the D.Va mech, but it looks like the D.Va is going to live. She might be okay for now. She might be able to get another mech back.
Ooh.
Wow, S&D bitches. I mean beaches. I can't read, I'm sorry.
I mean, I guess it's. I mean, if you say it fast enough 3 times, you would sound like that.
He is able to get the hook off.
He's still going. That hook.
Going for another hook, not able to land it on NPR, who is now on the Genji, swapped off the Widow. Knows it's not going to be as viable on this second point because it's so much tighter. Hard to get a crispy angle to get those shots off. Out comes Bobby Laser with the attack visor. But he's forced to sprint away, trying not to die. He's only got 150 HP. Not able to get value off that attack visor. He's having a bit of a tough time.
Oh,
Out
Eugene.
comes Brad.
Well, barrier's down. Trank is out, but only 1 death. Well, 2. McCree's still dead. Oh, and Yotaro's down. Mercy's down. That makes this a whole lot harder for blue team. Now, yeah, as you can see, the 2 members of the team are going down. He's just zapping away at the Roadhog.
Yeah,
Electrified
he's got
Pork
no
Meat.
effects, no fear.
Nope, nothing. This is dangerous.
Ooh,
This
get
is
a
really
hook?
dangerous.
Oh, he didn't have any ammo. Those are the matter. He's just getting free ult charge off him, but SMD Beaches chase back his bar.
Right, and he might actually kill Winston. No, he will not. Winston goes in. He has no fear. He's going to assume his team's going to heal him. And he does get the heal, but he's still in. He's still zapping. He ain't stopping, but he gets melted. Sadly, but
Unbelievable.
it was a good
bad.
yeah.
FSS not able to carry this around the corner just yet. 2 minutes and 30 seconds around the clock. Steel Dragons playing this very safely. They do have their whole hog available. They are going to have another attack visor available. 45%, 46%, and 40% available on the next upcoming damage ult. Yotaro trying to build a Valkyrie. Mochi trying to build a Transcendent. FSS does have
It's high noon out in
Rev,
front.
which they are throwing.
Oh, the sights are out.
Oh
Red
no,
team.
that's a
Red team.
rip for Dauntless Steel. That's a team
Ooh.
kill.
Team kill. There's so many of those in this whole set. It's at least 1 a match.
Yeah, this team is, these 2 teams are so closely matched and they're going at it full ham as hard as they can, trying everything they can to use the ult they have to outplay each other. I was thinking this is going to be another close match.
And then you
3
just
minutes
saw-
on the clock.
Yeah.
FSS coming in to the final corner
Next
of
time,
Jokertown.
he clipped that Genji. He got a pick.
Yeah, he did.
So here comes a Kyo here. He's really good at staying so annoying to the other team. You see him bouncing around everywhere, throwing shurikens. I mean, he's getting this damage. It's not like they're missing. They're hitting.
Yeah, he's hitting the shurikens. He's getting huge value. Wow!
Wow.
Huge.
Oh my goodness.
Headshots. Giant. Next time, pop it off on the McCree.
Oh man, McCree is taking shots. He's taking the kills where he can. He's not waiting for those big high noons. He's getting those nice juicy ones.
He's getting the ones that matter because, I mean, he really picked off 2 really important players both of Dauntless Steel Dragons DPS went down with that, which means they don't have a lot of fighting power to contest. They're coming into the final corner here, and they're going to have to rely on the 2 support ults of the Dragons to try and retake this.
Yeah, they're going to, and there's
Oh,
Eugene.
but the Transcendent saves the Mercy!
Wow, what a counter. What a perfect counter to that
That means
ulti.
NVR is getting no value. Body saving the day, keeping Gossamer alive. He now used the belt, he's going to pull. Body back up.
Oh, people are
Trying
dropping
to get the
those.
res out.
Oh, again, another Eugene. Heal with the Eugene. Takes out one of their DPSs. Very core to making sure that Mercy will stay down, but it's not happening.
Another
Oh.
High Noon coming out. Next Hype wants this. He wants these. He's taking the burst. He has taken SMB Beaches. He has taken Vasco. He has taken them out. He has
Oh,
no
no.
chill.
Again, there he goes. They're dropping. Blue team is dropping like flies. Takes a dash to the face. There is no coming back from this, and he just stops. He's swinging at the door. Mercy got back. Mercy
But
swung.
is it gonna matter? Both Primal Rage pops. People are getting knocked all over the place.
We'll see if he's on the point or not, but we're running the time now. The clock's being run. Red team. Red
1
team's running it
minute,
up.
14 seconds left. Red team will be able to take this. They've knocked out
Ooh.
half of Dauntless.
Red team's running it up.
FFS trying to take this right now.
Only
Because they're
Roadhog.
not going to catch it with as much time as they did. Are they even going to get it at all? There's 60 seconds left on the clock. Dauntless still trying to managing to stagger this one out just a little bit.
Oh, there's a High Noon in there. They're trying. Roadhog still has ult. Roadhog can still defend this, but no, Roadhog does not whip it out. He doesn't get the whole hog, and we are actually okay for the most part as blue team is going through them. We got Red Bull. Red Bull gives you wings, and Gossamer's all over the place. Red team's gonna get picked up here, back at almost full power. Yeah, we're at full power. That's it.
Yeah, FSS finally able to secure the cap with just 30 seconds left on the clock. Not able to push it nearly as fast this time. Dauntless Steel Dragons really learning from their mistakes from last time, playing a little bit tighter as a team, trying to utilize those ult combos, trying to burn down as much time from FSS as they can.
I mean, it's a pretty large amount of time considering they have 30 seconds on the clock. When we last checked, it was like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah. They burned a lot of time. They played very, very smart. They used their ults much more wisely this time around. They are really wanting to win this.
And
They are not out of the running just yet.
Yeah, and I was saying this the whole time. I'm like, where's McCree? When's McCree? And guess what? I got it, and there you go. As you can see, McCree, with that buff, the Deadeye, next hype is getting kills, but I mean, whether or not they're POTG based on the game is yet to be seen. But he's getting the kills, like you said, where they count. So he's dropping 2 people at a time. That puts him at 1/3 down. That's brutal.
Huge.
Brutal.
It's super brutal, especially when one of the people he continually is picking off is the main tank and the main support. It really, really weakens their back line. It weakens their front line. It leaves a bunch of midline squishies out and available for Dauntless or for FSS to pick out.
Yeah, they're just screaming. They're running around like, oh no, we have no tank, we have no healer. They're gonna fight till the end, as you can see. NVR's name says "Never Give Up," which
Never give up.
never give up, never give up.
Never give up.
And
He
you
will-
can see Never Give Up is really trying.
He's trying
there.
his best. He's never giving up.
Never give up.
Never gonna let you down.
Never give up.
Never gonna run around and desert you.
We're memeing.
We're memeing. So we do at AutoFest. We're big old memers.
Some of us. Most
All
of
on
us.
Junkertown, RIP in the chat. That's right.
This
What
is,
would Welcome to Junkertown be if we didn't play it on Junkertown?
that's how it goes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, there's no RNG here. It's the map. This is the
Yep.
map. You don't play the map, you lose the game.
Yep.
That's how it goes.
All right, we've got Dark on the far. Once again, we've seen this far a couple times in this tournament.
Oh,
He's just
Dark.
landed a huge rocket. Their main tank is down. He's going to take out Riku,
Riku's
too.
down.
They've lost the Mercy. This is huge. FSS is almost all down. They do manage
next
to
side.
get the res off on Vasco, but it's a little bit too late. I mean, he's going to get burned down. There's not much he's going to be able to do. 1v6.
It is not. Farrah let that McCree get away, though. I think she was going to think her team was going to get away with that. But, core to winning this game is making sure that it's clear that Next Hype is dominating blue.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
they're going to have to continually shut down next hype in order to win this, especially when he's up against Dark. I mean, we've seen Dark dominate a little bit on the far every now and again, but we've also seen Nexthype. He did live through that encounter, just barely. He was the last person left alive. Unfortunately, died just because his whole team was staggered. But it's going to be a tough matchup for these two. Whoever comes out on top is probably going to be winning it for their team.
Exactly.
We do have a Genji versus Genji anime fight in the back. Both monkeys available. It's a Pokemon battle.
Top 10 anime battle.
I choose you, Winston Chu.
Yeah, but no, actually, that's true. They're gonna fight in the back, but you gotta finish that fight. You do not leave that fight hanging. If you leave that fight hanging, without an ulti charge, you haven't done anything.
Yeah, exactly. And it looks like that's exactly what's happened. Both teams have their Winston and Genji available, but Dauntless Steel Dragons has. Oh no, Dauntless just.
Oh, it's high noon.
Never give up. Out comes the high noon. Dark able to take him out. No value from that. From next.
Oh, Justice is waiting.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, looks like red team got a little bit of a struggle happening here. Oh, we got blue down, so there's no res, but red team is set back. Oh, next side still living, but not look like it's happening now. So the defense will be reset here, as I mentioned. So they're shutting down three.
They are.
Absolutely.
Which is very smart. I mean, they have the comp to do that. McCree is a very, very, very slow character. FSS has not chosen to run a Lucio, which means McCree is going to be extremely slow. He's an extremely diveable target. If Bobby Laser is able to land on him and Dark's able to hit even one rocket, it means NBR can easily dash through them. They can utilize the Zarya bubbles to keep everybody alive. It means that Nexthype is going to be a huge target for them, and if they're able to keep shutting it down, he's not going to get a lot of value out of the McCree pick.
Absolutely, and this is a very dive-heavy team. You got artillery from Barra, and Genji is going in and causing all these problems for the team. Not only that, but then you have Bobby Laser. He's going to jump on the next best person and absolutely chase them down. And what are you going to do? Your front line has to be so good at taking them out before they get to you. And there he is right now. He's out. Heals down. There's nothing happening. No soldier. Tranquility's going to happen. We got Red Bull. But that's about it for that sword. We'll see what happens next.
But a Tranquility of their own is going to come out, which means they're willing to continue fighting. It's going to be interesting.
Whoa!
Now comes a huge grab.
Oh, yikes.
And X pulled out the Deadeye there and is going to lose it as he died in that fight. Again, Dauntless, huge ulti combos, really, really working well together to shut down the kick scan and make sure that Dark remains uncontested in the sky. Again, these 90 damage rockets, well, they're not even 90 damage rockets, but they're huge 75 damage rockets.
Never give up, takes a claim. Let's see what happens. Blue team is down 2, however, so they're running at 2/3 here. See we got pickups. We got a pickup here. Oh no, somebody just spawned. Gossamer picking up the healer, trying to get more support, get more defense. But red team's looking like they're losing their members way too fast. Looks like Bar's down 2. They're gonna look like a retreat on the blue side there. They held them off just temporarily.
Yeah, it looked like Dauntless maybe had that, but FSS was able to stabilize. Kind of had to invest a couple of ults there in order to make sure they kept it, but so did Dauntless. Dauntless is going to be in the lead in the ult economy here just a little bit, but FSS is going to try and get him back to try and come in here.
There he goes. Blue team's back, and so is the red team. Red team's looking like they want to get it. And we lose Mercy. Oh, it's going back and forth. Blue team picks him back up, however. It looks like back and forth again, and again. And that's it. Blue team going down.
Able to live through that. Nexthype unable to catch it with the Deadeye. That was some incredible tank play to protect Dark there. Make sure he got some value out of that fire barrage.
Right, and he's trying to keep him off the payload as much as he can. Blue team's got to stay on there. There's no other choice.
Blue team has to stay on there, or this is the end for them.
That's it.
Is FSS going to be able to stall this out and hold it?
Oh, red team is dropping like flies. Oh, we got to pick up. We got to pick up here, and that's it.
Yeah, Dauntless Steel able to take this. How the tides have turned. Dauntless Steel with 3:15 on the clock. FSS with only 1 minute going into the tiebreaker round here on match 2 on Junkertown.
That was, despite the timer and what I was looking at, they did really good.
They did really well. FSS did a fantastic job holding this. It was unfortunate that Nexthype got shut down, but Dauntless really dominated that round. They played an extremely aggressive dive. They stayed aggressive the entire time. They made sure to keep the McCree off of Dark, who got max value out of those rockets, really punished people who were forced out of position by boops. SMD Beaches came in with some incredible Zarya bubbles. I know we don't focus on take play a lot in tournament play, but SMD Beaches was there every time Dark was getting focused by next time. He made sure he stayed alive. He made sure he didn't get caught by high noons. He made sure that those far rocket barrages counted every single time.
And that's good. That's what you want your Zarya to do. You want to make sure your Ferris gets that bubble in the worst possible scenario, so that way she can still maintain the artillery. Zarya gets the charge. Zarya can bubble up in front, and after that, it's up to just to make sure that she stays pocketed by Mercy and alive long enough to take out next hype. And then Barrett has free reign after that.
Barrett does have free reign. And they were running double hit scan. They also had a soldier, and Dark did an incredible job of focusing them down. That's a prime sort of position to try and take as far. If you can knock out their hit scan, you have free reign of the sky for 12 seconds until they respawn.
Right, there we go again. Dark is now being focused. You just saw Dark get almost melted. There's a Bastion.
Yeah, this is a Bastion comp. FSS is running double shield Bastion comp. They want to take it nice, steady push. They know they're not going to be able to get off the cart. They only have 38 seconds left on the clock, so they're looking to make a nice, long, slow push on this. They have back SMD Beaches into a corner. Going to be hard for them to escape. They take out Mochi. The 2 DPS are left alive, but it's going to be tough for them to engage. Dark's going to have a tough time. SMD Beaches kind of off in a corner, not able to stay safe, but he is able to secure a kill on Riku. So one shield is down. Bobby Laser now taking the opportunity to jump in. Going to be able to burn some people, get a ton of damage out here. Going to be tough. He is a Winston. He's not going to be able to do a ton when the Mercy is rotating around the cart. He does use the primal range trying to get him off the cart, but it's not doing a ton. He is getting burned down. Poor Bobby Laser unable to secure the kills he wants to.
Really went in there. He really tried to knock him off, but that Bastion is being babysat so hard. He is the VIP. He is El Presidente. And he hasn't moved until now.
Has not moved, and he's pulling out the tank ult. He's ready to fight.
Oh!
Poor Dark had to dodge between a Bastion ult and next, who has some incredible aim that will keep his tournament. He's not getting shut down nearly as hard this time, and he's getting a lot of value out of this McCree play.
That's right. We got the Red Vulcan's wing. We got Mercy flying around everywhere, trying to keep next hype alive, and that
FSS
is it.
able to take the cap here in overtime. How far are they going to be able to go? We saw last time they used their time well. They, despite having a huge time advantage, they were able to push in overtime at the very last second, all the way to the end of the map. Are they going to be able to do it again?
Let's see. Again, it's just, you're ready here, you're ready set up, you're established, you may as well stick to the plan. The plan's still going, there's no reason to switch. It's a matter of if Keel's accuracy can be maintained enough to at least get one of them out of the air, or get rid of a Hanzo, at least. Wow, what's he doing here? We're gonna see a lot more pushing here. He's just absolutely wrecking them. He's brilliant. They all fell to the floor, and he is just laying bullet waste onto them.
Yeah, Dauntless is being forced into that corner there. They're not able to get a good position. They do have, and they have never give up on the Junkrat, but he's not able to get the value he wants because he gets stuck in that corner with his whole team.
At this point there, they are all split up. Blue team, they were behind the payload. They were cornered off, and there was no way to stop that die at that point. So now we have the reset. The Hanzo here, I'm not sure what's going to happen, but hopefully Dark manages to get some good picks, but Ulti is the only thing that you got right now.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. Again, we're in overtime now. FSS can't afford to get off the cart. They are getting a ton of value out of this Bastion play. He's popping tank. He takes out Dark. He's trying to get Yotaro. Yotaro's bopping around. He gets taken out anyway.
Behind. But is this going to be valuable? Is that tire going to hit anything? No.
Doesn't look like it.
Not a single
So
thing.
it's poor Junkrat in VR versus the world right now. Trying to stall this out, keeping them from getting an overtime cap.
Never lucky. That tire could have done it, I think. But here we're at the edge one more time. There's the Dragons, but next time is still taking on the blue team. The Dragons were ineffective.
Yeah, Thoughty is out here with these perfectly timed trances, and FSS is able to push it all the way.
That is a
6
full
points.
push. Full push.
That was a full push.
on overtime.
In overtime.
Switching sides.
Incredible work.
And celebrating their wins right here, getting prepped up. Let's see what happens. What is Dauntless going to reply with here? You saw
Yes.
the El Presidente worked out so disgustingly well. I don't know what they would end up doing for that. But let's just hope that they have an answer for this Bastion here. Because without any answer to Bastion, they're just getting grilled. They're getting mowed down. They're getting absolutely Hail Married by everything else beyond Bastion.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you have Orisa, whose rate of fire is increased. So she is basically
She is a
Bastion.
powerhouse now, yes.
And she'll put you in the one spot, and then all Bastion has to do is the point-and-click adventure we all know and love, and then there you go. You lose half your team.
Yeah, it's going to be powerful. Dauntless, again, looking like they're going to go with the comp they know and love, the comp that's benefited them, the comp they played so well on their previous attack, the one that bought them 3 minutes and 15 seconds. They're running the Pharah, the Zarya, SMD Beaches with the incredible Zarya bubbles. Mochi on the Zen, the Fragger, Bobby Laser, now on the Winston, never give up, playing his heart out on that Genji, and Yotaro going strong on the Mercy.
A full army coming out the front door.
But it's going to be versus kill, back at it again on that Bastion. He's got double shield.
He
It's
said,
going to be tough for Dark to get in there.
oh, I see what's going on here. They're going over, they're using the roof to make sure that Bastion has the little amount of time to put bullets on their position as possible. But that shield is very strong. Without breaking them down, you're not getting past it. Farah's doing her best, and she's almost...
Wow, she manages to catch Hex. Okay, he's going to get res, but it means that no res is going to be available now. They made a very smart dive there. They're cleaning up. Team FSS is actually going down to this. Bastion is the last one to go down, but it doesn't really matter. They're able to get the pickoffs they need. They force the res. It means the Bastion cannot get res in this fight, and now they're just picking off targets who are now staggered.
It's Shaolin Soccer from behind by Zen. So with that aggressive push, they're securing this. It looks like without Bastion, they can't handle it, and it looks like that was proof because Bastion was the last one there.
Bastion was the last stand for them. Yeah, Dauntless Steel Dragons making a ton of work come off of this dive comp.
Absolutely.
Really, their tanks have been, the Dauntless tanks have been playing incredibly. Bobby Laser has been extremely patient on this mission, taking only the safest encounters he can, making sure he secures kills. When Dark puts in those rockets, and SMD Peaches is there to back off both Bobby and Never Give Up with these bubbles. Never Give Up coming in, making a hot mess of the enemy backline.
Yep, there he goes. And you got SMD Peaches throwing down Zarya grenades, trying to make sure displacing them, getting the extra damage in there, and charging up that ult. So that ult is ready.
Never Give Up catching the Mercy, gets taken out by Vasco, but it's not going to matter because Dauntless is up quite a bit here.
It's good. That sacrifice by Genji with Eugene kicks out the Mercy, and it just gives them that advantage. Blue team will continue to push. Not even in overtime. They are still on a pretty good time limit right here. Clocking in at 1 minute and 5 seconds on this checkpoint here.
Yeah, they've got a whole minute now to push us around the corner. They're in a really good place in terms of ulti. They have the barrage to combo with the Zarya ult. They have Valkyrie to clean up if anything goes wrong. They have Primal Rage to stall. They have Transcendence available. The only person who doesn't have ult is Never Give Up, and that's because he used it to try and clean up that last fight with Mercy on FSS side. They only have a handful of ults available, but Next Type is going to want to try and get max value out of his Deadite, counter the Farm Barrage, or to try and counter Yokotaro when he pops Valkyrie.
Oh, big shatter. High Noon in the front. Ooh.
And he's able to get the Pharah, but Pharah's able to get back, so they might be able to push through this.
There's Transcendence. Was that Transcendence over? We might see Grab Bomb. No!
No, they're going to burn through SMD really quickly. Riku, very high energy, able to get a ton of damage down. 10 seconds left.
Wow.
Is FSS going to be able to hold this? They might. They still got ult in their favor. They are able to hold it. FSS taking the hold 5-6, which means it's victory for FSS.
He's victory. He's best of 3, yeah?
In the Junkertown tournament.
Kyo.
Congratulations.
Let's see what happened here.
Kyo with the play of the game.
Yo, Eugene. One down. Gets a clip on the other one. Ooh. That's it.
What a play. Congratulations to the victors.
Whoa.
Won't you take me? 109 rocket direct hits.
109.
Dark, incredible Pharah play. Incredible synergy with SMD Beaches through that whole game.
Jeez.
Congratulations to FSS. Incredible gameplay. Incredible holds. Congratulations on your victory.
109 rockets.
109 rockets. Congratulations on your victory.
What the heck?
In the Won't You Take Me to Junkertown tournament.
Wow.
Sponsored by Microsoft, Chinook Crafts,
What a
Okaraya
match.
Bakery,
Oh.
and Poco Popcorn. Brought to you by OdaFest.
Amazing, amazing work by both teams again. We're going to give up some shout-outs again like you just saw and you just heard. Microsoft, thank you so much, Microsoft, for the host. Again, we cannot do this without all of our sponsors by Microsoft for the venue and the computers. These beautiful Aces ROGs.
They're so tasty and spicy.
So good. Chinook Crafts for our Junkertown pins. Over our bakeries for supplying melon pan. Like,
Delicious melon pan.
I know, Poco Popcorn. It's so good.
So good. Yeah, we've been knobbing on some, and it's delicious.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
super delicious.
Absolutely wonderful. Again, November 6th here at the Chinook Microsoft Store. Xbox One X is released with Brand Party, 4K gaming, food prices locally here at the store. If you're not in Calgary, you should just move to Calgary and then come to
hang out
OdoFest.
with us.
Yeah,
Come to OdaFest. Come to our tournaments.
come to tournaments.
We do fun stuff like this all the time.
Absolutely.
Of
OdoFest.com.
Yeah, we'll
Good.
see you soon. We're going to sign off. I'm Dio.
David Alzora.
We had...
That's me. It's your boy,
It's your boy. We also had Nick on earlier.
Nick Grozu.
Mr. Grosing.
The man who can read a telephone book. It's time that we...
Don't forget, you can buy OdaFest tickets now online. OdaFest.com.
Slash.
Tickets!
Hey, let's
Hey.
go. Come
So
on,
we'll
get
see
'em.
you there.
Angel passes. 5 left. Go. Get 'em.